Mike's Daily Podcast.
That is the intro to the show. Yes. My name is Mike Matthews, and I have no voice because I was sick all week. Hey, look, there's Kevin.
Hi, everybody.
It's Addendum with Kevin.
Our one of our last few in-house ones.
I'm so sad. I'm going to throw these headphones out because they don't work. Yes, Kevin is moving on to a bigger and better job.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
One that suits him very well. This is episode 1090.
Is it really?
Mike's Daily Podcast.
And did you hear that Mr. Trump talked to Paul Ryan, and now Paul Ryan is going to be driving a Scion, and then he'll be relying on Donald Trump to pay his bills. Because, you know, Donald Trump walks in, it says Donald Trump charmed everyone.
Yeah.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
He's like, he comes in, you know, with a bunch of puppies and stuff. Is that how he charms people? Hey, charmed with puppies.
Mike's
That's about all I could do
Daily
with my song today.
Podcast.
I sing this when I go to work in my head.
Really?
I drive on the road, I'm like setting traffic. Mike's Daily Podcast.
Because Kevin, we meet on Fridays because he does a show at 6. He gets his shift out of the way
Yes.
at the radio station so that he can then work for the beer companies.
But now my shift is hitting the fan.
He's going to lose his shift soon because he said goodbye to his shift after how many years?
Almost 6 years. In July or in August.
Bravo! That's more than half a decade.
Yeah, and that's about too long, if I'm honest.
Well, you've gone as far as you can go here.
Yeah, exactly. I'm standing on the tippy top of the ladder, and the radio ladder is only about 3 feet high. So, yeah, you know, the brewery that I work at made me a very good series of offers. So I'm like, yeah, I'm going to take it.
Oh, wow, because they really appreciate you because you're smart.
Thank you.
And you know how to make beer.
I do.
And win over customers.
Smiling.
You like to say to people when you see them, you go, hey, boss.
Hey, buddy.
What's up, boss?
Yeah, it's not, I don't know. Because you have to come up with some generic nice thing to say, hey, buddy, how's it going? Or just like, can you say, hey? Then you look like a jerk.
Oh, look, it just walked in.
Oh, there he is.
Hello, Michael Matthews, Madam Rootabega, and I am getting over a cold too. Oh, that's too bad, madam. Does that scare you when I do that, Kevin?
Just a touch. Just a touch.
What scares him? You know, just things that I do. I don't know what you're talking about. Did you know I used to date Trump? No. Did you see Kevin's here? Oh, hi, Kevin.
Mr.
You make
Rootabega?
the beer.
Yes, I do.
But is that easy to do?
It takes a little bit of witchcraft.
Do you open a little package and add some water and stir it up and there's a beer?
Almost. It's not much harder than that. If you can make mac and cheese, you can make beer.
I want you to make me some now.
Okay, I can make the wort, but making it a beer will take me about a month.
I can give you a wort. I can turn you into a frog.
Wait, what part of the country are you from, Madam Rootabega?
Look who else just walked in.
Oh, no.
Never mind that now. Look who else just walked in.
I'll deal with you later, Rootabega.
Please, make me some beer.
I'm on it.
Hello there, Mike and Kevin. This is Valentino, the parking attendant.
And this is Bison Bentley. Do you know that?
We both are getting over colds as well there.
Yeah, colds. Do you know that? Emergency is very helpful.
Was it?
Ah! Scary emergency. Do you ever use emergency?
I do. I have like a pack of 200. I haven't gone through all of them yet.
Oh! See? You're storing up for a rainy day when you have sickness.
Yeah, well, everyone else is getting sick. It's not just you. A lot of people had a cold this week.
Oh, yeah. Including all the characters.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know, Madam Rootabega got ill, and Valentino, the stereotypical Italian parking lot attendant, had
I built this parking lot with my own hands.
and my gelled up hair.
That's right. No, I wear a hat all the time. But yeah, there's gelled hair underneath this hat there.
And does your hat say Vaffanculo?
What does that even mean?
It's in it. You should know you're Italian from Brooklyn.
I'm not a Mexican.
You stunad.
Wow, look at you, Kevin. You could teach Valentino a couple of things about his heritage.
Those fake Dagos. I'm the real Dago man.
Where did that slanderous term come from anyway?
I don't know.
That's why we do this podcast, is to educate you about weird cultural things like that.
It was something to do with, I remember I heard it was something that happened at like not Staten Island.
Have you been to, have you taken the Staten Island Ferry?
No, I've not.
Have you done that Billy Joel song?
No.
And gone on the Staten Island Ferry?
I went to New York. I was there for 3 days and I was in Gowanda, New York. Literally a place that God forgot about.
Wow.
I mean, Buffalo. It was basically a suburb of Buffalo.
Oh.
Yeah, it was as much fun as it sounds like. It really wasn't. But it was a cool trip. I got to go up there.
I've never even heard about that. Now, did you fly into, John Federico Kennedy?
I know it's called the Cubans, but that's a bit much.
I thought I was going to send you something funny, because we were talking about Kennedy, because you were drilling, well, I was too a little, over Kennedy. Uh-huh. The old VJ, not the president. Although he was a good-looking man, but we don't tend to drill over men.
Yes.
Unless it's Paul Ryan.
Yeah. Paul looks remarkably like my friend Steve. Like, exactly.
So he's like my age, and he's freaking young-looking.
Yeah.
And he works out, and then he runs the whole house. It's crazy.
Yeah, that guy's figuring it out, man.
He's got his shift together.
Yeah. Pretty wife, the whole 9 yards. He does.
Yeah, he does. Oh, I was amazed because I saw, like, in Time magazine, a list of all the women that are married to, all the Republican candidates that we had that are gone now. But I mean, of course, Trump's wife is hot, and then all the other wives were like, wow. Even like doofus Rand Paul's wife was like, really? God. Yes.
I would imagine that Rand Paul's wife. I'm just have this image in my head of like, I think people call them like crunchy, like very like natural and organic type girls, Oh, yeah, organic-y, patchouli. Yeah, I'm getting the patchouli thing going on. I'm probably wrong, though, but that's all right.
Rand Paul?
Yeah.
But he's like a libertarian. You think he's more natural, though?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I do know a handful of libertarians.
Because he's from Kentucky, and he lives up in the hills? Yeah, that too.
But I know a lot of the libertarians and that's why we need to not vaccinate our kids because it's turning them all gay. And that's like, oh
really?
God.
That's a libertarian thing?
Well, I know we have the right not to vaccinate our kids. I'm like, oh, come on.
Oh. And then that gets all of the other kids sick.
Yeah.
Because they're
just
not.
For the clarification of that, if you don't vaccinate your kids, I have zero respect for you.
Kevin has strong opinions about that because he is not Jenny McCarthy.
I'm not, no. Because we should all pay attention to what a Playboy Playmate who used to host a TV show on MTV thinks about medical things.
Which brings us back to Kennedy, who hosted a video show on MTV. And now she's a Fox News conservative consultant person. And so she's got the glasses and looks really smart and chic.
Yeah, so here's 1997, Kennedy. You jump from Carson Daly. Hey guys, we're over here talking to Third Eye Blind. How's it going, everybody? Yeah, well, whatever. Songs about suicide and drugs. And then we're gonna toss it over to Kennedy. Kennedy. Yeah, I guess whatever. Now we're gonna listen to my favorite band. It's the emotional 90s skinny white guys with bleached tips on MTV, I guess.
And I told you, I heard her back on K-Rock. She used to do the overnight shift, and I could not get to sleep till 3 in the morning.
That's so unfair, because I used to do the overnight shift at KKQ, and now I work here.
I know.
Am I going to work on Fox News in like 20 years?
Yes, you will.
All right. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate your encouragement.
And you'll be smarter than all the rest because you'll know how to make beer.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Beer.
So, yeah, that was... she just jumped. She went from overnights on K-Rock to VJ.
Yeah.
But she jumped over quite a few other DJs that were at K-Rock.
I mean, where's Carson Daly right now?
And he did come from K-Rock. He was on K-Rock for a while, Carson Daly. Well, he does Later with Carson Daly, which was based on Later with... It all started...
Yeah.
Let's take you back on a historic journey.
There's harp music.
There's the harp list right there. It all began with Bob Costas, who he had a show called Later with Bob Costas, and he had like 2 chairs set up, and it was him and a guest. And one of the best interviews I saw was him talking to Bob Seger. You know Bob Seger?
Yeah.
Just like that old time rock and roll.
Like a rock.
Standing there on the street. Like, as we go outside a cafe anyway, we're bringing my
Chevy
podcast. By Chevy. Yeah, he cashed in with that song.
Yeah. Oh, like a GM vehicle.
He also did, and those Hollywood nights in those Hollywood hills, they were looking so right, giving him chills.
You kind of wondered how he knows that Hollywood Nights. I know he's a popular guy. I know that when you look at him, he looks like he just stumbled out of like a shack in Reno.
Yeah. He aged the worst out of all the rock gods. Some of them didn't age much. Not to call Rick Springfield a rock god, but that guy didn't age at all. He looks pretty much the same.
Okay.
And the women have aged that enjoyed him.
John Cougar Mellencamp did well for himself.
Yeah, he did pretty good.
That's the only guy I know from that generation that I can recall what they look like, unfortunately.
John Cougar was also, or John Mellencamp, he did the you know, here's the ditty about Jack and Diane, 2 American kids living in the heartland.
Yeah.
It sounded like Ned Flanders trying to sing that song. And Hi-Lee-Ho, Jackie wants to be a something star, and then, so, okay, back to... That was
moment of clarity.
Our what were we talking about? We're outside now.
Outside here in the lovely morning dew.
Morning dew.
Yeah.
The dew is out here in the morning. It's all wet and everything. It's smelly.
Slippery.
Whoa!
Banana peel.
Ouch! I don't have a sound effect for that. Oh wait, yeah, I do. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, that hurt. Ouch. We knocked over a bunch of pots and pans. Valentino, what did you want to say?
Yeah, you know, you was talking about Italians and stuff. Teach me more, Kevin. I think you are my Jedi.
All right, so
Master.
Valentino,
Jedi Master.
What part of Italy is your family from?
They're from Wisconsin.
That's more of a lower accent, don't you know?
I don't think you're really from Italy, Valentino.
I accuse you of not knowing anything, D.
I accuse you, Valentino, of listening to too much Andrew Dice Clay.
Yeah. Forget about it. All right, let's now...
Hickory dickory dock.
Kevin... I didn't do the addendum with Kevin then.
Addendum with Kevin.
All right, there we go. Kevin, I'm gonna miss you when you're gone. I mean, I'm hoping we can do another addendum while you're still here, but we're gonna do it using the iPhone.
Yes.
Kind of like what I'm doing with Katie when I have her on, holding court with Lady Katie. Haley, I don't know how we're gonna have Haley on. I guess we're gonna try somehow because I think we're gonna overlap on our shifts.
You guys will figure it out.
Maybe we can bring in Haley for a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's a whole change.
It is. It's going to be a good one, and we'll still figure it out. We have technology now.
That's right.
Yeah, we could...
At our fingertips.
Addendum at 4 in the morning when we can't sleep because we're awake and on heroin.
What? Why would we be on heroin?
Well, because we work in this industry. Well,
no, you work in...
You work in
I
this
work
industry.
in this. Listen, I want to quickly promote Dead Cat Hat. They're a great band. They are going to be performing at... Oh, he didn't put it in the... I have to actually click on something.
By the way, I like your your junior high book report style of doing they are a good band. That's why I like them, and so should you. And I wish you had the Reading Rainbow. Da-da-da.
Okay. I'm not promoting them very well. Dead Cat Hat! Go see them! At 10 6th Street, Showdown 10, 6th Street, San Francisco, California. Okay. They're going to be playing this Saturday from 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. They're the first band, so get there at 8 to see them. At Showdown 10. That's at 6th Street in San Francisco. Oh, God, I suck at that.
Can I do it in the monster truck voice?
Yeah, go ahead.
Dead Cat Hat, $8 cover. Show up, San Francisco. All tickets, no refunds, rain or shine. See the ticket attendant for a free drink minimum. Parking $35.
I'm going to play a little bit of their song.
Lying there inside the rock.
Okay, there's a little bit. They are great. They are from Venetia. Pato Milo is this guy. He's like the leader of the band. He is the living legacy of the leader of the band, Dan Fogelberg. So I went up with Basil to Venetia, and because I like to let him run around the beach up there. There's actually a little beach in Venetia.
Yeah, next to all the oil tankers in the bay.
Yeah, next to all the oil. It's a beautiful spot. And I had a beer. There's a place up there, they serve a lot of local brews. Mm-hmm. I can't remember what I had. I know you want to know, and I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I'll figure. No, I've been to Benicia before. It is the longest short ride I've ever done in my life.
Really?
You feel like you've been driving for, the drive to LA seems shorter than the drive to Benicia. You're like,
yeah.
God, I've been on the road for 3 days. That must be Nebraska. No, I'm in Benicia. It's only been an hour 45. Oh.
Yeah, it does take... That's why I would go up there more if it wasn't so far away. But Pato was really awesome. He bought me a beer, and then he performed with his band. They invited me over to one of their dress rehearsal things. They're, rehearsing.
Was it in like a club or?
No, it was in his office.
Oh.
He's actually he works in psychology or something. So he was in the office performing, and Basil was in the room and howling. It was ooh. It was cool. They did a cover of a Level 42 song, but I won't go into that because you're like, Level 40 what?
I was like, Sum 41? Is that what you mean?
See, I went 80s, you went 90s.
Ah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But we're running out of time. Kevin, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you. Dude, you've had me on so many times. I really appreciate it. And we've had a lot of fun doing this. And I will genuinely miss it. Sitting here at the crack of dawn.
Thank you for bleeping yourself.
Before, as Cat Williams would say, we are awake here before Jesus and the Mexicans get up. So
Cat Stevenson said that?
Yeah.
He also sang Peace Train.
Yes.
Peace train is coming, riding on the peace train. You're like, what are you doing with all these old songs, Mike?
There was a great joke that I once heard. It had the sound of an explosion. It said, "Oh, that's Cat Stevens' greatest hits."
What does that mean? Why is it an explosion?
Remember, because he had terrorist ties for a little while.
Oh, because he's Islamic.
Well, not just because of that. Maybe a bigot, but he got linked to terrorist.
Oh, because he got on a no-fly list. Yeah.
Was it that? I don't know. I just know he got into a lot of trouble for donating money to something that had been funding Al-Qaeda or something like that.
Oh. That's lies.
Yeah.
Kevin,
yeah.
We're gonna keep doing this though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna record you, and now that I'm feeling better after my horrible cold, which I have to thank Kevin for letting me take some time off. I took 3 days off from work, and it was because of him.
Well,
he said, because I was gonna come back on the second day, and he's like, "No, you're sick, dummy. Stay home."
Well, I get this call, and it's 2 p.m. You're like, "Hey, Kevin, you want me to come in tomorrow?"
Yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and stay home?
And there's Rob Black, so we better go. Take care, everybody. Oh, next show, it's going to be Shelly Shoehart, Floyd, and John Deere, the engineer.
And here's today's podcast picture.
And the podcast picture is of me at the bay. That's when I first got sick, when I was walking Basil the Boxer around the bay in the Hayward area, Hayward Regional Shoreline. But the cool wildflowers are all blooming right now. And there was a beautiful spot there with the bay behind me there. And you can see that picture now as I am getting sick. In that picture, you can see me coming down with illness. In that picture there at mikesdailypodcast.com. Oh, joy.